In my body flow workout class, the instructor always gives us a modified version of the exercise for those who would like to do the actual exercise but can't do it due to physical limitations. And that's what I want to do in this message. The reality is the best advice is not always the advice that people are willing to take for various reasons, and mostly out of fear. And I remember being reluctant to leave a debilitating and draining relationship, and nearly everyone around me could see what I didn't want to see, but I knew it deep down. I knew it in my soul. This man was not a good person at all. I was holding on because the thought of spending the rest of my life alone terrified me. I had already been alone for so long. And eventually his nastiness and mean nature led me to entertain what I dreaded most, going it alone. And one Christmas, I found myself sitting in a little tiny apartment with a tiny Christmas tree and a tasty little Cornish hen, looking out the window. And I said to myself, you know what, Sheila, as lonely as this particular moment is, it's so much better than being with him. Now, little did I know that it would be 14 years before the Lord brought a healthy relationship into my life. And there were some very hard days in there. The days and times were, in some instances, harder than I imagined. I'm not going to say there weren't bright spots, because there were. But I do recall a few times secretly thinking, wow, I see why people stay. You know, this can get hard. At least, you know, you have someone to go to a movie with or grab some dinner with. So I share that to say I do understand why people don't always take the best advice, the healthy advice, yet good advice can still be helpful. Here are a few things that I want you to keep in mind just about life in general. It's kind of my version of modified advice for the lives that some folks are living today. First, if you can't be fearless, figure out what baby steps you can take and repeat them again and again so you have some level of momentum in your life. When you lose momentum, when you stagnate, that's when you're really in trouble. So just keep repeating those baby steps or modify those baby steps. Number two, if you choose to stay in a toxic relationship that you know full well is bad for you, have the courage to admit it to yourself, at least in private, and create some air pockets for yourself in the relationship. Resolve to take a few day trips each year to rejuvenate. Resolve to laugh every day. And please, by all means, hold on to a few friends while you're in those relationships so you don't feel so alone during the dark days, because they will come. And thirdly, if you cannot muster the strength for various reasons to be all of who you are in this lifetime, good, bad, ugly, and indifferent, all of who you are, please identify. If you can't be all of who you are, identify a few things about yourself that you love and bring them to the forefront at least a little bit every day. This can mean doing simple things. If you love your eyes, strive to make eye contact with people and share this gift. If you're a kind person, find little ways to share that kindness with the world as a celebration. This has been Inspirational Shorts with Sheila. I'll catch up with you soon.